everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of this little section down here and then brushing it across as best we can. So let's get started, shall we? So today I'm using my green snowflake pen. I've actually got two of these. One is a white one, and one's a green one. They come with the crystal kits, you know, the fold up book ones. So yeah, I've just made myself a cup of tea, loaded my laptop up, ready for any emails that come through and videos I need to watch and stuff like that. Get my YouTube cues down and but today's going to be quite busy. I've got to get this done. I've got to do a bit of the leopard. I'm working on a leopard painting at the moment, and let me show you what it looks like so far. So this is what it looks like so far. This is coming to the channel very, very soon. So I'm working on that. I want to work on some of the Christmas painting. I've got to do a bit of Eddie Stobart. I've got to do Titanic, 2 lots of that. So I just hope that I can get everything done today. So yeah, as long as we get at least, it doesn't have to be a lot of a session, but if I can get, the ultimate goal would be if I could get all of that done and then get back to a bit of painting. That would be amazing. It shouldn't take too long, it's not a complex issue, but the Titanic, if anything, will be the one that takes up the time because it's a lot of pipes. So yeah. Now, I have tweaked, I'm getting a little bit fed up with reship. I've tweaked the Amazon wish list. So what I mean by that is I've put my relative's address now. I'm getting sick and tired of keep paying reship fees. Every parcel I get, I have to pay a £7 fee. It used to be 5 and it's just going up and up and up. And I thought, do you know what, this is ridiculous. So what I'm saying is, if you want to, soon I'm not going to be accepting the reship address for like gifts and that. So moving forward, if you want to send me a gift, the best way to do that is via my Amazon wish list, because I can't be paying £7 a package each time, because it's stupid, because the person's got to pay postage who gives it to me, and then I've got to pay a £7 fee before I even get that on top of postage. So yeah, I'm not looking to continue reship much longer. It's not cost effective. It was mainly set up for fan mail, and I've been trying to figure out a way of how, you know, supporters can send me gifts and that, because I know a lot of you like to send me gifts. So starting from now, all I would say is, if you want to send me a gift, then use my Amazon wish list, because that will get sent to my relative's house in Witham. And then what I will say is, if you want to send me something that is, I don't know, not diamond painting related, then you can send it to, like, if it's, I don't know, a box of chocolates or something like that, like Diamond Paintings with TM did, then I would say use the reship. But yeah, it's not really cost effective. I basically moved it because I used to have a PO box and I closed it because I was getting very low usage out of it. I didn't really get much usage out of it because I didn't really send an awful lot of stuff there. It was mainly set up for fan mail, and over the last couple of months I was paying £35 and getting hardly no mail. So yeah, I nailed that on the head. And reship ain't far behind. I plan to abolish that too. So yeah, but obviously I had to find a way of, you know, getting people to, because obviously what I'm trying to say is I need to find a way so that customers can send me gifts. Customers, oh my god. Fans can send me gifts but don't know my address, if you get me, because I'm very protective. I'm very, you know, it's private, so, you know, it's GDPR and all that. So yeah, I've tweaked it a bit, so now you can use my wish list, and that way we don't get this stupid £7 fee. I mean, obviously there's no monthly fees with reship, but obviously they have to make their money somehow, so that's obviously how they make their money, is by reship fees. But even the postage don't make sense because they bill you in American dollar, even if it's in the UK. And they seem to think that it costs £8 for Royal Mail tract. And then when you look online, it isn't £8. And some of the things they do, they ask, I had like this magazine which was like 4 pages long, no, 82 pages long, and I said, could you scan it and then email it to me? Oh no, we can't do it for £5, there's 84 pieces long. And I said, well, how much do you want then? Oh, we would have to charge £25 for that. Yeah, no, dispose it then, because I'm not paying that. So yeah, I've been tweaking around with that last night to change it, because I need to cut costs. You know, that £7 handling fee could be invested into another painting. So yeah, where possible, I'm looking at cutting this wretched reship crap. So yeah. But yes, a lot to do today. Oh, I do apologise. But yeah, it's quite annoying really, because I really want to find these colours, but we're lucky in the fact that it's only sort of like the sort of you know, the fireworks sort of colours, I should imagine. But as soon as I get up, I get straight onto this, because I love painting. And I know that daylight goes quick, so it's like, right, get onto this. While I try and figure out where the rest of these jewels are. It's just really weird, because they're not in the box that I thought they would be in. And I know they're kitted up. So it's very, very interesting. But yeah, I'll probably chuck these dainty pens away, because it doesn't feel like you're holding it. You really have to grip it. But I'm torn, because I don't want to get rid of this. So yeah, I'll probably just keep these two as an exception. So yeah. Now, I've been having a look at the schedule. This live will commence tomorrow. What are we on, Thursday? So I've tried to cater, because obviously some of my viewers are in other countries like America, Australia. So I've tried to cater for them. But I plan to do the live still at 2 o'clock, because it's going to be quite a busy one tomorrow, because you've got the unboxing at 10, you've then got the live Q&A at 2, and then you've then got this painting coming up at 7:30. So it's going to be like a triple whammy tomorrow. 3 paintings in one day, aren't you lucky? I know this is, I don't know how we've got to this, but this is really random. So, who likes pie and mash? Oh man, I just don't know. I can talk about one subject and then completely go on to something else without even knowing that I've like and some of my relatives are like, how the hell do you get from that subject to that subject? I actually make myself laugh. I don't know how, not intentionally or subconsciously, but I do. And thank you for your comment, Kay, about second guessing myself. I have been double confirmed that it is Crafting with Kay. So we've got that right. I still don't think this colour's right, you know. Look at that. Orange with a sort of brownish colour. It's really off-putting because you think it's the wrong colour and it isn't. That's the one they've put down. So, yeah. But what are we on now? What, the 17th? So, yeah, it's going to be jingle bells, jingle all the way. Some of my friends have put their trees up already. I never put my tree up until the 1st of December. My family, oh man, they do this. I'm not talking about the sitcom show. I'm talking about my actual family. In case anyone thought, because my family is a sitcom comedy show. And they do this really traditional things. They do the 12 days before and the 12 days after rubbish. Which I don't agree with, because you're not getting much use out of the tree. It only goes up once a year. So, but my aunt is even worse. She puts it up Christmas Eve and takes it down Christmas Day, like after all the events. So I think she takes it down Boxing Day. She don't keep it up long. So yeah. We must find these colours. Oh, that's come over slightly. I'll just take that off. So we've got to figure out where we're going to go from here. So I think I'm going to put bordering, because I can't see this line here. I need to put some sort of guideline in. So I'll put that there, and then we'll know where we're stopping. And then I need to do one roughly about there. So that's going to end on that S. So in that case, we'll move it to that K. So that'll go to about, no, there. Actually, we can move it there, because there's yeah, that's perfect. Why did I think that was an S? Apologies about the washing machine. Washing machines were longer without gone. Yeah, if I don't do it, then it just backlogs it and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah. But I've got to go Tesco later again. Yeah, I totally forgot to pick some things up. Right, we're out of this colour now, so have we got any more? Have we got any more, ladies and gentlemen? I think we don't. Oh no. Oh no. Right, we've got a problem. Because we haven't got, no, actually we haven't. What we're talking about is that colour. I'm getting confused because there's a percentage line. If you look over there, there's like a percentage, and there's also like 13, which is this funny cross thing, and that's the one I need. So let me put that back there. So yeah, we've got 13, and look, this is exciting because look, yeah man, empty drill time. I love that, because it means I can get another painting up in that. You beauty. So let me just sort that out. It's so satisfying seeing that empty, but we have got quite a lot of this colour, so that's good. 13 is that, lovely. So I'm going to tip them all out, because I dare say we'll use them all. But yeah, I'm getting quite a few gaps now. I've got that one missing, this one empty, that one empty. So this is a sign that the painting is slowly but surely coming to an end, which is brilliant. I haven't seen any mince pies. Who has mince pies at Christmas? Let me know if you have a mince pie on Christmas Day. They are rather yummy. I like mine hot. So I do like hot mince pie with cream. I used to get the cream and just squirt it all over the mince pie. It's so yummy. I must eat, but the only mince, I have tried a different variety of mince pies. The luxury ones from the Co-op are quite nice, but the only pies I'll tend to eat is the Mr. Kipling's or the Tesco luxury. They're quite another good one. So yeah, but yes, So the plan of action for tomorrow is I'm going to do a bit of, I'll get through the questions first, and then I will go, if we've got enough time, we'll do a bit of whipping chatting. So yeah, while trying to read the comments all at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll take regular breaks, like we'll do a row, read a comment, do a row, read a comment, because I can't read that plus do this at the same time. I haven't got the other monitor, but I can try and shout them out. So as I see them, I'll try and read them out, and then we'll show them up at the end. Just whiz through them. That's gone over again. Okay, that's fine. We can put that down there then. So yeah. Some of these symbols are really nice because they'll say like number 16 and the actual symbol 16 as well. So that's quite nice. I really wish, if I had a wish that I could wish on, if I had one wish, it would be to have a white Christmas. We got, a few years ago, I think it was either 2020 or 2021, or may have been a few years before that, but we almost had a white Christmas. The snow got ever so close to Christmas Day, and then it all vanished. And we used to have snowball fights at school, and this guy thought it was funny to put a snowball down the back of my neck, and yeah, just pull my collar back and shove it down the back of my neck. Yeah, thanks for that, idiot. But there was this time, it's so funny, they were over the park and this guy went down on a toboggan and he fell off it as he's going down it. It's so funny. His slide is going down and he's rolling down the hill with it. But I got winded once. I fell down the slide and I had this massive thump and I lost my voice. Winded is where you've had a hard impact and it causes you to lose your voice for a bit. I literally couldn't speak. It was so weird. And then my mum was just thinking that I made it up, and I didn't, but yeah. So yeah, the plan of action is I want to get a bit of this stuff. I do rotate it, so I do a bit of this, bit of the leopard. That leopard, I keep calling it, yeah, it is a leopard. I'm going to call that leopard Cody, so that's Cody. And then I am doing, yeah, I want to do a bit of that, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got enough time to do that lovely painting. Why on earth have I gone right down here? I've skipped a line. Do you know that Johnny Cash song, the one that goes, burn, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I'll always remember that scene in Finding Nemo. See, how have we got from Johnny Cash to Finding Nemo? But there's this scene and there's this fish that comes out and it goes, my bubbles, 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 my bubbles, or something like that. And then there's this scene with and it's called Mount One Hakalugi. So it goes, Wumba, or something like that. And I always think it's fascinating how Nemo goes up the pipe and tries to dislodge because the tank gets all algae in it because the pump's broke. So Nemo swims up into this tank thing, this pump, to dislodge the stone. But obviously Gil has got the end of his towel on like this seaweed thing, trying to hold him so that his fin don't get stuck in the thing, and then he gets stuck and the pump is trying to suck him in where the pump has the stone has dislodged, and then he tries again and then the tank gets fixed because they were going to replace it. Their plan of action, no, actually I think the idea was to wedge the stone so that the tank got dirty so that they could be freed and go back to the ocean, because obviously they're ocean fish. So But it's really interesting, the anemone, or whatever it's called. It's like a seaweed monster thing. And it doesn't sting other fish. The clownfish can deal with it. But apparently, a clownfish can change into like a male fish. And then if it wants to be a female for a day, it can change into a female. It's really interesting. You should Google it. It's called the clownfish. And they can just change whenever they want. So they can be mum and dad at the same time. It's really fascinating. I think they said that they sort of change when they're having a kid, they will change to a female, but then when they're fully grown, they change back to a male or something like that. But they can change whenever they want. I thought that was so fascinating. So that's really interesting. But yeah, Google it. Clownfish changes from male to female, and then you can see how it happens. I suppose it's the same as like a lizard or like a gecko when they can change their skin colour, like they can camouflage in with things. It's like octopuses. An octopus, I need to talk about this. So an octopus can change its colour. If it's angry, it will go dark black. But there's this thing on the news, apparently, that for the first time, these scientists have seen octopuses chucking debris at each other. So that's really interesting, and apparently it's the females doing it. Now, an octopus is extremely intelligent. They will try to figure out, if they're like got a wall there and they've got like a tiny little gap, they will try to figure out how to get through that gap. It's like, I think I've spoke about this previously, but this shark was after this octopus. So the octopus used its suckers to suck up like shells off the bottom of the ocean to disguise itself. How cool is that? I'd love to have a pet octopus, but I don't think you're allowed. But I just think that's so fascinating, how an octopus does that. I grew up, I want to be a famous, want to be a star, I want to be a movie. I want to watch that Avatar film. That looks absolutely brilliant. Is it called Troubled Water or something like that? It's something water. Water. Danny Dyer, water. He's moved now, and he's gone to, is it Hollyoaks? I actually had the privilege. Ziggy came to Braintree. Because as I said, every Christmas we have a famous celebrity that turns the light switch on. And I don't think we did it last year. But we came to there and we went in this pub, and I thought my brother was taking me for a pint, and I really am not a pub person. I do drink, but I wouldn't do it in a pub. No. And when I thought, I don't want to do this. And then when I saw what was happening, I said, right, okay, I want to do it now. But a photo with an actor from a scene, you know, it's really interesting. Well, there we go, guys. That is what it looks. That is what it looks like. So, yeah, I think we'll end that there. That's a nice little session to end it on. So we are brushing it across slowly. I think it's just a case of doing black and blue at the moment. We're mainly working on the sky here. As I said, I will try and hunt these drills down. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've just found that D colour, look, D. Oh yeah, baby, we can do that next time then. Fantastic. So we've just found that D. See, some of the colours are here. But it could be that what I've done is I've probably put them in, it could be in like this one. It could be in any of these, and I've just topped them up where there's a gap. Because sometimes if there's a gap, I'll put them into that one, but I'll have to take the time to go all through that. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so we can work on that theme next time. We'll just fill that in a bit before we move it over to that little section over there. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's totally free. If you want to tap the bell, you'll be notified as and when a video goes up. If you don't tap the bell, you won't be notified. But I think this gold colour will look really good against the black. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.